Look at this timeline. It sets up two different scenarios for a shopping trip based on how much time is available. Hatte represents the simple past. Yesterday, I had no time. Habe represents the present. Today, I have time for an Einkaufsbummel, a shopping stroll. Distinguishing between these two forms anchors the conversation. It clarifies whether we are reflecting on a past lack of clothes or planning a purchase for right now. Now, looking at this grid, we see the foundation of German clothing vocabulary. Every item is categorized into one of three genders in its baseline or nominative form. The masculine column includes der Pullover, der Mantel for the coat, der Rock for the skirt, der Schal for the scarf, and der Anzug for the suit. The feminine column contains die Hose, die Jeans, die Bluse, and die Jacke. Our neuter column holds das Hemd, das Kleid for the dress, and das T-shirt. These gendered articles are the starting point for every sentence. You need to know these baseline forms before you can accurately modify them to express an opinion or describe what you are wearing. The verb finden makes the clothing a direct object, triggering the accusative case. Feminine die and neuter das stay unchanged, but masculine der shifts to den. For example, we ask, wie findest du den Pullover? But for pants, wie findest du die Hose? Using finden requires a mental check of the item's gender. If the item is masculine, you must apply that n ending to show it is the object of your opinion. The verb tragen, to wear, functions the same way. Since you are acting upon the clothes by wearing them, they stay in the accusative case. Notice that tragen is an irregular verb. The a shifts to an a, creating du trägst and sie es trägt. This accusative shift applies to indefinite articles too. We say, ich trage einen Rock for masculine, but the neuter remains ein Hemd. Using tragen effectively means managing two grammatical tasks at once, applying the vowel shift in the verb, and selecting the correct case ending for the object. Most outfits are combinations of items. In German, the preposition mit, meaning with, connects these pieces together. The word mit forces every following noun into the dative case. Masculine and neuter items change to einem, while feminine items take einer. You see it here: mit einem Schal, mit einem Hemd, mit einer Jeans, and mit einer Bluse. These endings signal the dative. Translate this combination. I am wearing a dress with a scarf. You have 5 seconds. The correct translation is, ich trage ein Kleid mit einem Schal. The verb tragen makes the dress an accusative object, while the preposition mit shifts the scarf into the dative. This sentence requires you to transition between two different cases. You identify the direct object, then pivot to the dative as soon as you add a second item with mit. Combining these rules allows for a natural conversational flow. We can now explain a past problem, offer an opinion, and describe a specific outfit choice. Notice how these rules stack in a real exchange. It begins with the past tense, hatte, moves to the accusative, den Anzug, and finishes with the dative combination, mit einem Hemd. This matrix summarizes how indefinite articles change. Nominative is the baseline, accusative focuses on the masculine, einem, and dative uses einem and eine across all three genders. Memorizing these endings provides the underlying logic for your sentences. Following this matrix ensures that your descriptions of clothes and outfits remain consistent and clear to native speakers.